Flight 717 took off from Dhaka on a seemingly ordinary day, but what followed would puzzle experts and captivate the world. Shortly after departure, the plane disappeared from radar, leaving no trace or distress signal. The circumstances surrounding its vanishing remain shrouded in mystery, with investigators struggling to piece together what happened. As questions mount and theories abound, the story of Flight 717 continues to intrigue and unsettle those searching for answers. On the day Flight 717 prepared for departure, the sunlight seemed to carry an unusual quality. It filtered through the clouds in sharp golden beams, casting long shadows across the tarmac. The air felt thick with anticipation, as if the atmosphere itself sensed something out of the ordinary. Passengers and crew moved through the terminal under this strange, almost surreal light, unaware of what the day would ultimately bring. As the aircraft awaited takeoff, the world outside appeared both familiar and subtly altered. Flight 717 began its journey like any other, lifting off smoothly and following its planned route. However, just 34 minutes into the flight, air traffic controllers noticed something unusual. The aircraft vanished from radar screens without any prior distress signal or warning from the crew. This sudden disappearance left authorities puzzled and concerned, as there had been no indication of trouble on board. The mystery deepened as efforts to re-establish contact proved unsuccessful. An international search effort is quickly mobilized to locate the missing plane. Teams from multiple countries join forces, scouring vast stretches of ocean and remote terrain. Despite their tireless work and advanced technology, not a single trace of the aircraft is discovered. As days turn into weeks, the initial optimism begins to wane, and hope for a successful rescue slowly diminishes. As time passes, the families of those on Flight 717 continue to grapple with profound grief, their lives forever changed by unanswered questions. While the world gradually shifts its attention elsewhere, the pain for loved ones remains raw and unresolved. The disappearance of the flight lingers as a haunting mystery, leaving behind a legacy of uncertainty. For many, hope and sorrow are intertwined as they search for closure that may never come. 5 years to the day after the mysterious disappearance, an old plane suddenly emerges in the sky over Dhaka. The timing is uncanny, matching precisely the moment when the aircraft was last seen. Residents look up in disbelief as the familiar silhouette glides above the city. The unexpected return raises questions and stirs memories of the unresolved incident from years before. Air traffic controllers are left in disbelief as the call sign FL717 unexpectedly reappears on their radar screens. The aircraft, which had vanished without explanation, now approaches the runway with no signs of distress. It touches down smoothly, gliding to a stop in near silence. Observers note that everything about the landing appears routine, yet the sudden reemergence of the plane raises more questions than answers. As the ground staff make their way toward the aircraft, they proceed with careful steps, uncertain of what they might find. Upon opening the door, they are met with an unexpected sight, a flight attendant standing before them, smiling warmly. Remarkably, she appears completely unaware that any time has passed since the plane landed. Her calm demeanor contrasts sharply with the confusion and concern of those outside. The scene raises immediate questions about what has transpired during the mysterious interval. As the passengers step off the vehicle, their demeanor remains calm and composed, giving no indication that anything out of the ordinary has occurred. Many reach for their phones, eager to reconnect with family and friends, unaware of any significant passage of time. Their actions suggest they believe only a brief moment has elapsed since their journey began. This collective response highlights a striking disconnect between their perception and the reality of the situation. Family reunions take on an unsettling tone as the returned passengers are noticeably cold to the touch. Loved ones are startled by this chilling sensation, which sets the returnees apart in a subtle but undeniable way. Even more perplexing, the passengers have no memory of the years they were gone, leaving a gap that cannot be easily explained. These eerie details deepen the mystery surrounding their disappearance and return. The cockpit logbook provides a haunting glimpse into the crew's final moments. In their last entry, they describe approaching an unusual light, noting its intensity and unfamiliarity. As they drew closer, the crew reported a sensation of time slowing to a complete standstill. This mysterious experience left them bewildered, with no further entries recorded. The logbook stands as a silent witness to an event that remains unexplained. Over time, unsettling transformations begin to emerge among the passengers. They realize that their bodies no longer cast shadows, an eerie absence that unsettles even the most rational minds. Sleep eludes them entirely, leaving them in a perpetual state of wakefulness. Even more alarming, their reflections vanish from mirrors and windows, deepening the sense of unease and mystery that now surrounds them. As the passengers gather, a chilling phrase begins to circulate among them. Their whispers hint at an unsettling truth. They feel as though they are still suspended in the sky, unable to truly return home. This haunting refrain grows, casting a shadow of doubt over their supposed arrival. The atmosphere becomes tense, as the line between reality and their ordeal blurs, leaving everyone questioning what has truly changed. On the third night, an unsettling event unfolds. All of the returned passengers inexplicably disappear, leaving behind no trace. Security footage later reveals them calmly walking back toward the plane, as if compelled by an unseen force. Strangely, the aircraft then departs on its own, deepening the mystery surrounding their fate. Suddenly, a faint blip appears on the radar, capturing everyone's attention. Through the static, a chilling voice emerges, warning listeners not to search for them. The voice describes a mysterious place where time stands still, evoking a sense of unease and curiosity. As the message fades, the silence that follows leaves more questions than answers. The legend of Flight 717 continues to captivate imaginations as stories persist of a mysterious aircraft drifting silently across the sky. Witnesses describe a ghostly plane, its outline barely visible, bathed in an unsettling, ethereal sunlight. These rare sightings fuel speculation and wonder, keeping the tale alive through generations. Whether fact or folklore, the enigma of Flight 717 remains a haunting presence in local lore. Stories persist that anyone who ventures near the mysterious plane is never seen again. This chilling reputation has only deepened the intrigue surrounding Flight 717. Over the years, these accounts have transformed the flight into a symbol of the unknown, fueling speculation and fascination. The legend continues to captivate those drawn to tales of the supernatural, ensuring that Flight 717 remains an enduring enigma